Welcome to another dive vlog. It's the night before. We're going to be going to Rainbow River tomorrow, which will be a fun dive. It'll be an early one. It'll be me and Ian and a couple of friends. So I'm here in my garage getting stuff ready. Two new friends this time going who weren't with us last time. They've never dove Rainbow River before, so this is going to be a fun one for them. So I'm loading up. Everyone's meeting at my place around 6 a.m. tomorrow, or at least Ian and another friend. We got one who's driving direct up there, so we can get parking at KP Hole Park. When you dive Rainbow River, and I'll make a separate video about this, the park fills up pretty quickly. There's tubers and stuff like that, so you need to get there early to get a spot. So I'm just loading up my gear right now, getting my backpack ready, and then we'll be ready for tomorrow. Just getting my BC ready. I'll have a dive flag with me, so I'm not too worried, but I'm going to pack an SMB just to be safe. Always good to have one. I don't need to carry any weight. I use steel tanks, so that makes it pretty easy in terms of loading up my BC. I'll throw the SMB in a pocket. I'll bring a couple of pounds of spare weight just in case someone else needs it, but I don't expect to need anything for me. I have my BC. I have my mask, fins, snorkel, exo wear. As you saw in the video, I like to dive with exo wear. I find it plenty warm for what I do. I'm also naturally just very warm. And then I have the dive flag. And actually, the dive flag has been a bit of a project over the last week here. So it's a big flag on here. It's kind of heavy and large. So we need it to be able to stay upright. If you saw in the last video, was barely at the surface, so I added a weight to the bottom so it would stand up straighter, but because I did that, I had to give it a little bit more flotation, and then this is just a pool noodle I wrapped around there, and then because the flotation was not doing so hot in terms of ripping through, the zip ties were ripping through, I basically had to 3D print a little part to go in there to sort of keep that off. So I'll have that for tomorrow as well, and then I'll have my camera with me. So it'll be a good dive in terms of gear. Everything seems to be about ready. I just have a cheap spool on the, or cheap reel on this. Got off Amazon. It was like super duper cheap. And you probably saw it flash in the previous vlog. So yeah, so I'll be rocking that again, and yeah, we'll be going from there. I love the fresh water. It means washing is that much easier. Living in Florida, it's the same spring water that I'm going to wash with. And then the next thing is going to be packing up tomorrow night, because I have yet another dive plan. So this is going to be a fun one, a twofer. Okay, it's a little before 6 a.m. Just waiting on the gang to get here. I get here about 6:15, and we're going to load up and get ready to go. So far, things are looking pretty good. Bags are packed. Tank is full. Got my towel inside, that's about it. But otherwise, gonna be ready to go. Charging my dive computer, so that'll be good. But we will check in with you on the ride. Like I said, trip's starting to look good. Okay, so we're on the way to Rainbow River. I got Ethel next to me. Joining us in the back there is Mike. Kevin's already there. What's fun is Ian nearly decided to race a couple of police interceptors. There's a couple of Tesla police interceptors in front of us, so that's fun. They were baiting him, and he nearly took the bait, but you know, fortunately his car is not fast off the line. So
fully loaded with you know, 3 people and you know, tanks and scuba gear.
So we didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, it's about 7:20 right now. We're on our way. Should be there pretty soon. Evidently the parking lot's filling up with a lot of divers. Kevin already got there, so that'll be fun. But once we get there, we'll gear up and we'll catch you then.
Oh, that's kind of clever. So, last one, I should probably.
Okay, we're geared up. Just checking on Kevin, and then we're gonna be ready to go. So we got tubers and kayakers around. Mike's checking his gear. Ian's gonna go check on Kevin, but it sounds like we're about ready to do this dive. So next shot will probably be us on the boat.
alligator, it will come out of your estate. If you do not have an estate established, they will sue your family for the money to take care of our poor old alligator.
Yeah, we're back. No, this is more than number 2. I started the vlog last night.
Oh.
As I was prepping gear.
We're already 30 minutes in.
We're like at the 2-hour mark. It's a feature vlog.
You know, vlogs just take about 10, 15.
Yeah, it's gonna be a feature film. Yeah. You guys ready?
I think so.
Let's dive.
You taking the
I can start with it.
just gonna follow the experts here.
Yep. Expert would be Ian. He has dove this the most. Ethel.
Just keep your head up and then you'll find where you're going. I think the viz will be okay.
Pretty good dive, eh?
It was good.
It's fun. Good dive. We'll do it again.
Visibility kind of went to trash right there with that class. But
Yeah.
I'm glad that when we went over to the, I guess that other guy that had the 3 people with him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was an instructor or what. It looks like they kind of didn't know what they were doing either.
Yeah.
But after we hit that kind of fissure, it cleared up a bit. And
Yeah.
it got kind of messy again.
We did the cavern, stuck it in there. You'll see that in the video if you haven't already. So. Okay, they're just changing, getting stuff set up. The car is pretty well packed at this point. So we're going to be heading out here, and we'll catch you next on the road. So we're back. Good dive.
Yeah.
Mike's back there. I think we all agree, good dive.
Great. That's good.
Great dive.
Beautiful.
Relaxing.
Except for the class that stirred up a whole lot of silt.
Yeah.
And,
We did see a gar, or we saw several gar.
yeah, we saw several.
We saw a couple of turtles.
I didn't see. I saw one of the. It might have been one in the distance, but
2 turtles.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a couple of turtles.
okay.
Yeah, you started pulling on me right as I was going towards one, and I was like, I'm going towards the turtle.
Should have done a little.
My hands were full of the camera.
The
and
international turtle signal.
I'm sorry, my hands were full of this camera, and
I offered to take the flag, and you.
I did do better with the flag. This flag spent more time above water than previously.
The extra weight float.
Yeah, the extra float and the weight made it stand straight, and it's
Got hit by a boat.
yeah, no one got hit by a boat.
That's a plus. That's always a plus.
There were a lot of boats.
It was a little disconcerting hearing the motors going by.
Yes, and there were a lot of them.
The water taxi one was really loud.
Yes, but I'm not afraid of the water taxi one because I trust him as a driver. He's done this a few times.
Although we found out that he's selling the business.
Yeah, so if you want to buy a Rainbow River water taxi, he's selling. Evidently, pontoon boats, though, are a bit spendy right now, so, but it's a custom built. So yeah, we're just shooting down 75 right now, seeing a weird truck as we're going by here, but yeah, otherwise, good dive. So this is the fun part. This is going to be a 2-part video, so this is probably near the end of part 1. We're all going to go back to my place. Mike's going to go back home. He has a newborn over there, and they're going to probably help his wife out, who's been taking care of it all morning graciously. But Ian and I both have to run over and get our tanks filled because tomorrow we have a dive charter. So
Yay.
look at that excitement on Ian's face. So yeah,
Turtles. I signed up because it said turtles.
It did say sea turtles, so
And hopefully no jellyfish.
that's the goal. So we are gonna go get our tanks filled. We're going down to 50 to 60 feet off the coast of West Palm, and we'll see what that brings us. So it'll be a fun and exciting day. But with that, I think we'll call this one here, and stay tuned for the part 2, heading down to West Palm tomorrow.